What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing these beautiful burnt titanium charge pipes from APEXBUILT on my F80 M3 today. So APEXBUILT makes a bunch of different products for BMWs especially, and they also do stuff for Porsche. I think McLaren is coming soon, and then they also do the Supras as well. So if you guys need any downpipes, whether it be race downpipes or catted downpipes, they also have a bunch of intake options and charge pipes, of course. Make sure you guys go to their website, shopapexbuilt.com, and check them out. They have so many dope products, and of course they're built around being high quality titanium parts. So again, huge shout out to APEXBUILT for sending these out. Now let's get into this video. Alright, so this is what the team at APEXBUILT sent out to me. You guys see it right here. This is burnt titanium charge pipes. As you guys can see here, we have the hot side, the two charge pipes, and then we have the cold side, the J pipe. Let me get this out of the wrapping for you guys so you guys can see the finish and quality of these charge pipes. I am super pumped to be partnered up with APEXBUILT and to have their titanium parts on my F80 M3. I can't wait to show you guys how good this freaking looks. Now let's get these unwrapped for you guys. All right, you guys ready? I don't know if you guys are ready. In 3, 2. Damn, son. These look incredible. I was talking to the owner. Literally the only word that came to mind was sexy. These charge pipes, the J pipe right here, the burnt titanium finish is just sexy. After talking to the team over there, we decided to go with a sunset rosé burnt finish, which is mainly gold and purple, which is what you guys see here. I think it looks incredible. I told them, you know, kind of the vision that I had for the engine bay, and this is gonna pop like no other. It's gonna be straight eye candy. Everybody that walks past the engine bay is gonna notice this right away. I mean, who doesn't love titanium? It's definitely not for everybody, but look at the wow factor to this, and I can't wait, you know, to be popping the hood at car shows and everybody being able to see these beautiful charge pipes. You're not going to see much of the J pipe, but I just wanted to show you guys the quality of the welds and the finish itself. Look at that. It's absolutely amazing. You guys can see the quality welds, and on top of the quality welds, as you guys can see right there, we also have some beautiful branding, APEXBUILT, that people will be able to see. And then on top of that, you guys know why titanium is such a hot commodity in the car industry is because how lightweight the metal actually is. I mean, these charge pipes literally weigh nothing. And again, that's why in the car world, so many people choose titanium for their car parts because of the weight savings, as well as the ability to do burn things like this and to make them look so freaking good. If you would have asked me a few years ago that I would be having titanium parts on my BMW, I would have told you you're crazy. It's crazy how far we've come. I'm super happy to be working with, you know, so many different companies in the automotive world and just creating relationships and helping, you know, build their brand as well as my own. So again, huge shout out to APEXBUILT. I can't wait to put these in the car. This is actually not the only thing that they're going to be sending out to me, so stay tuned for that mod. That's going to be a big one. Behind this charge pipe right here, we have all of the hose clamps and fittings and couplers in this box, so let's go ahead and open that up. All right, inside the box you have your silicone couplers right here, you have your hose clamps, and then you have your hardware for the charge pipes, your C clamps, as well as some new gaskets. So that's beautiful. You don't have to worry about transferring anything over from your OEM ones. In my case, I actually have FTP charge pipes and their J pipe on my car right now, but we're obviously going to be switching it out for these beautiful guys right here. All right, so getting right into the install, I backed the car out so you guys have a little more room to see. Is we're gonna take a little 10 mil and we're gonna take this little cowl off right here. So we're gonna take a 10 mil, rotate these nuts counterclockwise, and that's gonna loosen this portion right here. And then all it's held in by is a push pin. So we're gonna repeat the same process on the other side. Then we just need to take these little push pins out, and what that's gonna do is allow us to take off our carbon strut brace. For this install, some people do the J-pipe without removing the front intake right here, but I found it 10 times easier when I was doing the charge cooler and the FTP J-pipe to remove this reservoir out of the way. It's just held on by a little grommet and a couple bolts. So we're gonna take the carbon strut brace off, this front intake, and then we're gonna move this reservoir out of the way, which will give us ample room to get to the C-clip down there, holding in the J-pipe to the throttle body, as well as the charge cooler. Next, you just wanna take a 13mm and loosen up all the bolts of the carbon strut brace. And then lastly, we have a little 10mm holding in the carbon strut brace to the reservoir that we're gonna be removing. Now you can remove your carbon strut brace and put it somewhere safely, of course. All right, next you can pop your engine cover off, which I will give you guys a hint. That's gonna be coming in a new video, stay tuned. And then what we're going to do is pop off this front intake. It's held in by this 6mm hose clamp. And then don't forget to, and then use a pick tool to remove the MAP sensor over here. There's also one more hose you wanna disconnect from the intake, and then this unit should come right out. Yo, that active carbon charge cooler though looks amazing. Next, you're gonna take a T30, loosen up this bolt right here, and then that will allow us to move the reservoir off the grommet and then out of the way so we can reach the underside of the J-pipe. From videos that I've seen online, I think it's a lot easier if you tackle the J-pipe side first, and then we'll worry about the charge pipe. Pop it off the grommet just like that. All right, now we're going to tackle the J-pipe. Right here, there's a little C-clip that is holding in the J-pipe to the throttle body. So the next thing we're gonna do is undo these two hose clamps right here. There's also another hose connection that you wanna unplug from the J-pipe. And then there's a little sensor right here. You just wanna take a pick tool, pry it back and then down, and then that wire should fall off. The J-pipe clamps are loose. All you have left is to take the charge cooler out of the silicone couplers. Now we're gonna undo the charge pipe sides. Next, I pulled on the charge cooler to get it off from the back grommets, and now all we have left, as you guys can see already, the charge cooler is coming out. The J-pipe side, just like that. And then you just wanna set the charge cooler kind of like away and to the left. And now we have ample room to get the J-pipe off, which I already see is coming off by itself. Come to Poppy. Easy as pie. These FTP charge pipes never gave me an issue, by the way. We're just upgrading, clearly. But I just wanted to mention that all of these charge pipes and J-pipes have a little meth bung right here. If you want to run meth in your car, you can just hook up the connection and it'll spray, but I wouldn't recommend that, to be honest. So most of the charge pipes and J-pipes that you buy will have the meth bung plugged up. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and tight, because you don't want any boost leaks, obviously. I've seen some people on YouTube use some sealant to make sure no air is released, but I'm opting not to do that this time around. I'm gonna do it on the charge pipes as well. And this is a size 4 Allen key, by the way. Next, you just wanna get the silicone coupler and then put it onto the top of the J-pipe. And then Apex provides a bunch of different hose clamps for you guys to choose from. And then obviously you just wanna tighten this down. And then I left some ample room for the charge cooler to slide into. All right, after you get the coupler on and the clamp, you guys can't forget this next step. You guys want to make sure you either transfer your OEM O-ring to your new charge pipe and J-pipe. Apex was kind enough to provide them for us, which is super dope because not a lot of companies do that. But yeah, you guys see it right here. I transferred over the O-ring. For those of you guys that have never done this before, J-pipe's gonna go in like a J, and then the C-clip, you guys want the little hooks right here to face you, and then the C-clamp goes in just like so. All right, getting the J-pipe in is kind of like a little puzzle piece. What makes it super easy is if you just lift up the charge cooler like this, and then you can kind of set it to where it needs to go. You guys will know the J-pipe is on the throttle body. When it snaps into place, it kind of makes a noise when it's seated properly. And then you just want to insert your C-clip right here. And then now we can put the charge cooler into the coupler. And then don't forget to plug in this hose connection right here. What I usually do is just kind of like manhandle the charge cooler around until you get it into the coupler. Obviously you want to tighten it down, and now we can move on to the charge pipe side. But man, does that look beautiful. All right, so pick tool up, you can remove the MAP sensor cord, put it to the side, and then there's a little 10mm nut right here. Don't drop it. Should be able to snake it out awkwardly. That exposes the bottom of the charge pipe, so it's pretty simple from here. We still have the same size 4 Allen key, which we're gonna undo both sides of the bottom. And then I also put a microfiber down here, so nothing gets in the turbo area. And then once you undo those, the charge pipes should pop right off. 1 and 2. And then same process as before. Guys, don't forget your little O-rings right here. And then they provide the hardware. And then they have a little like sound deadening foam piece right here that we're gonna put onto the intake once we put it back in. That way these hot charge pipes don't rub against the plastic and melt right through it. And pretty much assemble in reverse order. It's the home stretch now. Let's go. I personally like to get these silicone couplers onto the charge cooler itself because there's a little groove where it stops. And also these are a pain in the butt to get on, so good luck. I noticed that the FTP charge pipe bolts had a little washer right here, so I just borrowed them, and now you guys can see it seats really nicely. Without it, there's a little more room. So if I were you guys, I would just add a washer. There we go. Before we install them back into the car, you guys probably have seen this in the background of the video. Stay tuned, that's gonna be coming in the next video. The prep for invasion continues. God damn, that looks super good. Everything's not seated properly right now, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know, man. I don't know if we should even put the engine cover back on for Beamer Invasion next weekend. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. Don't do what I do and forget to put the clamps on. Luckily, I can just slide them up from the charge pipes. And just like that, the charge pipes are in and they look absolutely incredible. J-pipe over here. The fitment on everything is amazing. You guys see the finish right there. It looks so freaking good in the engine bay. You're obviously not going to be able to see the J-pipe as much as the charge pipes, and sadly the engine cover is also going to cover, you know, some of the charge pipes as well, but it looks so good in the engine bay. So all that we have left to do is button up the intakes and then put on the carbon strut brace. So we'll catch up with you guys in 3, 2, and 1. Just like that. Everything is buttoned back up. Charge pipes look amazing. Peeping through. Engine cover does hide a lot of it, but that's okay because now the engine bay looks twice as good with the new active auto work carbon fiber charge cooler and these APEXBUILT titanium charge pipes. Absolutely amazing. Your boy is tired and hungry. Wifey just made dinner, so we're gonna go eat real quick and then we will wrap this one up. Real quickly, I just wanted to mention though that you guys want to put that little foam applicator that comes with the kit right there where you guys see the intake and the charge pipes touching each other. You want the foam side on the hot side, and then you want the 3M adhesive on the plastic side. But everything looks great. After dinner, we're gonna go for a little test drive, make sure there's no boost leaks, everything's running great. But everything was really straightforward, fitment was amazing, certified, thumbs up. All right, I'm just doing one more visual check before we go for a test drive, but I still can't get over how good these look. Engine bay mod number 2 is a banger. Again, huge shout out to APEXBUILT. Make sure you guys check them out. There's gonna be more engine bay mods coming soon before Beamer Invasion, so stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. And now we're gonna go for a test drive and make sure there's no boost leaks. It's dark outside right now, so I'm not gonna take you guys along, but I will report back in the next clip. Just got back from a little test drive and I didn't hear any weird swoosh noises or anything like that. Car felt great, didn't idle weird, so I don't think we have any leaks, so super happy with the install. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys follow APEXBUILT, follow Apex M5 on Instagram, and then check out their website at shopapexbuilt.com. You see me repping already. They're also gonna have a booth at Beamer Invasion next weekend. If you go to the inside VIP area and you make a left, I believe, they're one of the first vendors over there, so you guys can't miss them. Their Shop M5 and X5 are badass, so make sure you guys check them out. Maybe you guys can check out some of their products and maybe cop yourself some at the show itself. You never know. But again, huge shout out to APEXBUILT for these charge pipes. You guys gotta stay tuned to see what else we're working on. It's something big as well. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment down below, subscribe for future content, hit the bell, follow your boy on Instagram, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Peace.